Hello dwellers, and welcome to another episode of Looking Back. And on today's episode we are looking back at the first true breakout wrestling console game, Smackdown 2 Know Your Role. Now, back in 2000, Smackdown 2 Know Your Role landed, following by the Japanese version, which went under a different name in 2001, of Exciting Pro Wrestling, and this followed on from the original WWF Smackdown game. Now, THQ based this game on the long-running WWE wrestling program, and it saw a great jump forward in wrestling games, being seen as a wrestling game with more variety, more intricacy, and it also expanded on more things like the roster, including Y2J, Chris Jericho, the three faces of Foley, and Kurt Angle. Obviously, all being fan favourites, this helped with the sales, and they also threw in new matches, including the iconic Hell in a Cell match, and a brand new season mode, including the multiple storylines that all crossed over each other, where you could play as your favourite superstar, or you could create your own custom-made superstar from the hundreds upon hundreds of options they gave you. This actually proved to be one of the biggest selling points in the game, was it was a far more advanced create a character mode than was any other console game at the time. And yep, I said console, so PC gamers can claim a victory on that one. But this basically proved to be a game that at the time, sales showed straight away that it was the game that had been waited for in the wrestling market. It appealed to all the wrestling fans, and I said the game they were waiting for. But much more importantly, this was the game that brought a lot of people from outside of the wrestling circles into the wrestling market on a worldwide audience, and the number of awards they achieved as well actually was a testament to that effect. So it was a game that brought in a whole clean aspect of gameplay. They introduced loads of new moves into it. There was a lot of signature moves added into it as well. So it was a game that really allowed people to live out their own version of what they'd love to see in the wrestling. So as well as enjoying watching the wrestling, if they were a fan of it on the TV, they could play out their fantasies, have the fantasy matches with the characters that are available. And of course, a lot of people created themselves on there with the custom superstar mode. So it turned out to be a game that really hit the market straight. Anyway, did you ever play Smackdown 2? If you did, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and what you remember from the game being your favourite thing. And if you didn't, what has been your favourite wrestling game? Just let me know in the comments below as well. I'd love to hear all the different feedback you can get from that. Anyway, tune in next week at the same time, when we'll be looking back at the Mega Games 1 collection from the Mega Drive. Well, I'm Shadow Soul Dweller. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you out there. And as always, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Also, if you want to stay up to date as well, another way is you can catch me on Facebook. The address just there on the screen. And of course, for more videos, you just look to your left there. You can see that'll be one of the latest videos that's landed. And to the right here is a video picked by YouTube just for you. And of course, hit the guy in the middle to subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date on all the latest content.